This is Backdoor Boink, where we welcome every side of everyone. Please note, this is an 18-plus podcast. It's time to put in some earbuds if you don't want to answer awkward questions from your children, family, or friends. I'm Kayla, a certified relationship and intimacy coach.
And I'm MJ, and I brought the lube.
In this podcast, we explore the behind the scenes of a weekly wellness topic reviewed on our YouTube channel. Our goal is to help you feel good, be naughty. Thank you for checking out our After Dark, After Hours podcast. You can find more information, including our YouTube channel, social media accounts, events, Discord, and products at boinked.com. That's www.boink-ed.com. Now, let's get in that back door. You're really enjoying dunking that tea bag.
Who doesn't like a good tea bag once in a while?
You made quite the mess with it.
Oh, yeah.
Splooshed it everywhere. Everywhere. So, you know what? Before we jump in, I did get a listener comment on what we should call vaginal tenting.
You did?
I did.
Is the listener allowing you to share their name?
No.
Oh, I was just curious. I figured it might be, one of our frequent flyers.
The spread.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
All right, back to the drawing board.
Nothing personal. I instantly pictured somebody spreading mayonnaise on bread. I don't know why.
Okay.
Must be an old commercial.
Back to the drawing board.
I mean, the spread's not bad.
It's not bad. How's your spread? How's your boner?
Yeah, okay.
I'm okay with it.
We could work with that.
Okay. Until somebody else submits something better. Anyway.
Funnier, hopefully.
Oh, gosh. All right. So tonight, here's the deal.
What?
As I was editing last week's podcast, before I even posted it, I was like, this is some serious penis and vagina focused bullshit.
It's not bullshit.
I mean, it's not bullshit. It was all true.
But it was strictly penis-vagina foreplay.
I mean, it was definitely vagina-centric.
Right, okay.
Which, I mean, could apply for female-female. That's, whatever. Still important stuff. But it was very, very...
Very vagina-focused.
Vagina-focused.
Okay.
Yes. So, we can make this a part 2.
Part 2? Part 2?
Part 2? Part 2? All about the number 2?
We're gonna have to show you that movie.
Part 2? What is that? I don't like that noise. Is it a porno?
No.
All right.
Okay.
We'll circle back.
Yep, dating myself.
Apparently.
Anyway,
we're going to talk about the back door.
Ooh, butt stuff.
Yes, and I wish that was the reaction from more people.
Well, I'm sure if you're asking anybody about butt stuff, as long as they're the top or the giver, you'll get that reaction.
That is very true. That's very true. I just need you to say butt stuff one more time.
Butt stuff.
Very nice.
That's going to be our new opening.
Butt stuff. I mean, how is it we have a podcast called Backdoor Boink, and we haven't talked about Backdoor yet?
I don't know.
So it's about time.
Okay.
So we're going to treat it very similar to how we treated the vaginal foreplay topic.
Okay.
Which means I don't have a fucking agenda.
For the record, this is week number 2. She has not given me a printout of an outline. I'm sorry, folks. I don't know where this is going to go.
Off the rails. It'll be fun. It'll be fine. Ooh. What?
Butt stuff, fart jokes. We could have fun with this.
Okay, we're not doing fart jokes.
Who doesn't love a good fart joke?
Do you know a good fart joke?
They're all good. Okay, they're mostly just shitty.
Oh. Oh. Can I edit that out?
The snort?
Oh my gosh. All right, where were we? Oh, yeah, okay, fart jokes are shitty. I get it. Thanks a lot. So, butt foreplay. What would you say is the first tip for somebody that is getting into butt stuff?
Head down, ass up.
That's...
Oh.
I mean, that's not a bad tip, though. I was trying to find some way to dispute that, but it's not a bad tip.
Well, I would have to say, go back to last week you definitely need to work at it. Although slower, be more patient, and more lube than you think you're probably going to need.
All the lube.
Copious amounts.
Ooh, good word.
Except for me.
You don't need copious amounts of lubricant?
Oh, no. You know I like it hard, dry, and rough and quick.
Oh my gosh. I am not editing that out. That stays.
Well, then your snort can stay.
Oh. Okay. Okay. No, copious amounts of lubricant is a really, really good tip. Probably number one tip. And
Crisco, for those in the know.
No. Please do.
Can I get that t-shirt, please?
Is that a t-shirt?
Yeah, I sent it to you the other day.
Yeah, I should really check my messages
Yeah, you really should.
more thoroughly.
Probably.
What happens is I read it in a notification without
you swipe
actually
it.
opening it, and then I swipe it. So, not Crisco, not Vaseline, because Vaseline will eat up condoms, and we are encouraging safer sex.
So, what about KY? That's a lot of people's go-to. Think about it. Every doctor's office you walk into,
Do they use KY?
there's a bottle of KY or a tube of KY.
Not in my experience.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow, maybe I should start going to your doctor.
you really should. Stick your legs up in the stirrup and be like, hey, check this out.
Nobody wants to see that.
Probably a very more thorough exam than your little finger cough thing.
Checking for two different things, though.
Oh, I don't know. I don't have that equipment.
And it's not a finger cough. That's a cup and cough.
A cup and cough. Okay, gotcha.
They're gently cupping.
Ooh, that's a good foreplay tip. Yeah?
Turn your head and cough.
You have to turn your head?
Yep, that's what they tell you to do.
That's weird.
I don't know. They probably just don't want direct eye contact.
Or they don't want you to cough on them.
Could be that, too.
Okay, so what do we really want for lube on the back door?
I would go with a silicone. At very least, a silicone hybrid.
Yes, at the very least.
You're
but
going to have
ideally
to
silicone.
reapply.
Yeah.
Whereas a silicone, if you use enough, chances are you won't have to reapply.
Yeah, agreed. Silicone is like the silk of lubricants, and it does just keep giving. Because, believe it or not, as much stuff comes out of there, your ass is a greedy mother.
Mm-hmm.
Greedy.
Well, it's all soft tissue.
Yeah.
So it works like a sponge.
Yep. Very important silicone lubricant. I would even go so far as to recommend a lube shooter, a lube tube,
Yep.
which we do have.
We do, but I wouldn't say right at the beginning of foreplay. You want to work your partner up. You want them to relax.
Ah, okay. Here's where my tips come in. My turn.
Mm-hmm.
So tip number 1 that I tell any client who is asking about getting into anal is that pushing is relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds super counterintuitive when you hear it, but here's the thing. If you think about it, you're walking around all day and you're not shitting yourself. So whatever you're doing normally is keeping that thing closed, ideally, unless you need to go see a doctor, which do that. So a little push, and I like to tell people it's like you're trying to squeak a fart out on an airplane and you're worried, like, how bad is this going to be? Just
Who cares? Blame it on your neighbor.
Are you serious? Would you rip one on an airplane?
And you'd have to get me on an airplane first.
Oh, good point. But would you? This is like a test of what kind of human being
You're
you
talking to the person who goes to the grocery store and crop dusts the aisles.
That's right, you do. Oh, you're sick.
I go to the next aisle and I chuckle.
Oh my gosh.
You know that. You've been grocery shopping with me.
I haven't been grocery shopping with you in like years.
Yeah, I know.
So
It's funny.
I have not been grocery shopping with you in years. And that is probably one of the reasons.
Could be.
Okay.
That and the cost of everything just makes you cringe.
That too.
Yeah.
I'm a frugal bitch. Okay. So pushing is relaxing. And then my second tip is obviously start off with a finger. Put a finger right on that little starfish, that little pucker hole, and rub it around and massage it. And you want to do it perpendicular. Don't like go at it with the tip of your finger, like trying to poke in.
So what you're saying is use the part where you have a fingerprint.
Yes. Yep. Use the part where you have a fingerprint, kind of rub it around, and you'll start to feel the muscle relax and open up. A nice anal massage, some analingus, tossed
Mind you
salad.
now, this isn't a video, but you went from your fingers, your thumb and your index finger together.
Yeah, I made a ring.
You made a ring. And as it relaxed, your hands went arm's length away from each other. It's not that big.
I mean...
Although they say a raccoon could fit up there.
Who says a raccoon could fit
I
up
saw it
there?
on a meme somewhere.
Are you
I'll have to find it and send it.
Oh my god. I know a gerbil can, right? Wasn't that a thing that happened? Did that really happen?
It didn't really happen.
Oh, man. I mean, that's good for the gerbil. Okay.
But before any of that, if you're self-conscious,
Ooh.
maybe a little clean out.
Oh, okay. An anal douche.
Yeah.
Well,
or
that's
even a finger swipe.
even a finger swipe. Okay. That's fair.
You look confused.
No, I'm trying to remember what the proper word for anal douche is. Enema. Or is enema reserved for the ones that have the chemicals in them?
No, but I'm thinking an anal douche would fit this more than an enema. When I think enema, I think full cleaning versus I'm just trying to rinse out the cavity.
That makes sense. And when they're marketed, the particular products, they're usually referred to as an anal douche. It's a
Usually,
bulb, not a bag, not a, know,
The bags are
enemas. Enema bags.
Yeah.
Okay, so an anal douche. And I think that is a very dual purpose. It's giving you a peace of mind, a level of comfort, but it's also prepping your body and your psyche.
Yeah, you're getting into it. You're preparing So it's like getting dressed up for the night to go out. You're mentally preparing yourself.
Yes. It's like shaving your legs to get laid.
I'm supposed to do that?
You could. I'd have more fun waxing them.
Will it improve my chances?
Depends on how sadistic I'm feeling.
Oh.
But also it is...
But.
I said butt on the butt episode. Butt stuff. It is also physically preparing you. You've had something up in there. Whether it's a finger, whether it's the nozzle for the anal douche. That is a really, really good tip. Also, every time I say the word tip, which I have said a lot so far, all I can think of is just the tip. Just the tip of the thing going in your butt.
Oh.
Which is also a good tip. Start small.
Yeah.
What is the number one safety rule for anal play?
Are we talking toys? Make sure it has a flared base. Are we talking attached members, whether it's fingers or other items? Fingernails need to be trimmed and filed. No sharp edges.
Oh, yeah. You can't just snip the fingernails. There's that makes
Wash
them super sharp. Wash your
before
hands.
and after.
Yep.
I mean, what are you looking for?
I was actually looking for the flared base.
Oh.
Because I mentioned how the ass was greedy.
Mm-hmm.
So things can get lost up there. You will be the story that I hear at a sex party about something stuck in your ass. They won't give names because medical professionals and all that. But I will hear stories. And nobody believes you when you say you fell on that object.
I've seen x-rays.
I have too. And I will take this moment to say that I have seen x-rays of, I call them princess plugs. Those metal plugs that have the jewel on the bottom. Those are okay for some light anal play.
Right.
But if you stick one of those in and then are having really exciting intercourse and your body just goes, yeah. So what I end up recommending is the T shape or like an anchor shape at the bottom.
The big flared bottom or the T shape.
The T shape.
It's got to be bigger than the plug itself. Yep.
Yeah.
Looks like a T handle.
It looks like a T handle or the bottom of an anchor.
Yep.
Where it just whoops out to either side.
They also have the round bottoms, like that would hold the jewel.
But bigger.
But bigger than the plug itself.
That's important.
Yeah.
And a nice narrow stem.
Depending on your preference.
I mean, if you have a wide stem compared to the base, I feel like you're asking for trouble.
As long as the base is wider than...
The plug?
The plug.
Okay. But yeah, your ass will eat that up. There's a second muscle, about, I would say, an inch or two into that cavity, that when it feels pressure, it starts to woo, and away it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The body is really unique.
Mine's just dumb lately.
Your body is dumb, but I love it. Your brains are still pretty sharp some days, most days.
For an old guy.
For an old guy.
What you looking at?
I'm just looking around as I try and think about more stuff for anal. I know we're missing something.
Beads?
Beads. Okay, what's the number one tip for anal beads?
Are you sure?
What's the number one tip for anal beads? You do not need to look at your phone for this.
Oh, I do. If I can find it, it was the number one tip right here. From Skeletor, remember to follow proper bedroom etiquette. Always yell. And the winning Powerball numbers are when yanking out the anal beads.
No.
Make sure they have a good ring on the end of them or a good string.
No, the number one rule of anal beads is you do not rip on that thing like it's a damn lawnmower.
Depends who you are. It depends who you are. Okay, so for beginners, no. But if you're seasoned and that's what you like, rip them out yourself.
I mean, I'm not even talking about the level of mess, because I get it. Scat play is a kink. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not yucking on anybody's yum. I'm just thinking about the pain involved. And there's masochists. Okay, you know what? Fine. But generally speaking...
You know what I'm imagining?
What?
The speed bump effect at 90 miles an hour.
Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah. That's why I said to each their own.
That could be cool. So the actual idea behind anal beads is that you do take them out during orgasm, and it heightens the orgasm.
In theory.
But generally speaking, you do not yank them out like you're starting a lawnmower.
Who's thinking about that when you're trying to multitask?
That's true.
At least that sort of multitasking.
That is a pretty intricate level of multitasking. I give you that. My other, I can't say tip, my other suggestion when it comes to anal beads is avoid the ones on the string.
Get the ones that are either solid together or they have that flexible, we're going to call it silicone for lack of better, string-like space in between.
Yes. Something silicone, something that you can actually wash effectively. If you have rope or string between the beads, there's usually a knot there to secure the bead in the spot that it has been placed. And that's going to catch a whole bunch of stuff, including your skin and tissue. But the string itself is going to collect bacteria and ick.
If you want to use them, but I would say one and done. Throw them away after.
Yeah. Go with something that's full silicone, washable. Keep that shit clean. What? You're allowed to make dad joke comments? Fine.
I didn't say anything.
No, you just gave me the look.
What look? I don't have my glasses on.
All right.
I can't see that far.
All right, so we've talked about how to get things warmed up for the back door.
I wouldn't recommend warming gel back there.
Oh,
Warming lube.
That's a really good point. I don't recommend warming lubricant.
Why did my mind go to like icy hot? I just...
You're sick.
Twisted, yep.
Sick and twisted. But I also want people to stay away from desensitizing that area.
Nothing numbing.
Nothing numbing. That is a very key spot where you should not be numbing it, because pain is an indicator of possible serious injury. So we have something called tush ease that gives a little bit of a light tingling. Yeah. We have tush ease. It's by one of our featured brands, and it has natural ingredients that help relax the area and gives a pleasant little, very faint tingle. So that is a great product, but don't put any numbing things down there.
Why would you want to dull the sensation anyway?
Here's the thing. It's a safety concern, but also all parties are supposed to be enjoying this. I don't see the point in numbing any areas of your body. That goes for throat spray too.
Okay.
Why? Why do that at that point?
I mean, people have different pain levels, but the pain is there to tell you something's not right.
Yes.
So you didn't get past the tip today. There's always tomorrow or the next day. Slow, easy.
And what did we say last week? As long as both people are consenting and having fun.
That's all that matters.
It's all that matters. You can try again tomorrow. You could try again in half an hour if you want.
Yep. Give yourself a break.
Yep. All right. So safety concerns. Don't numb stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What else? I mean, condoms, obviously, because the tissue there, very susceptible to STIs.
Right. There may be a little spotting of blood.
Leaking heart blood. Inside joke. Sorry, people. Yeah, there may be some spotting. And that is, again, because of the sensitivity of the tissue.
Make sure it's just spotting.
Just spotting. Absolutely. If there are copious amounts of blood.
Why are you looking at me?
I thought you were going to finish my sentence.
No, I wasn't. I was letting you tell people to seek medical professional help or whatever.
Oh, you're leaving the serious stuff to me.
I'm not
that's
serious.
Right. I'm the buzzkill.
You're the professional, as you keep reminding people.
professional, buzzkill, same difference. If there are copious amounts of blood, you need to stop immediately. And yeah, you need to go to the ER. And you need to be like, hey, I'm a kinky fuck. I was sticking things in my butt. Because it is possible to lose a lot of your heart bloods through your ass. And it can be really dangerous. But also...
But...
Oh my gosh. Alternatively, there are concerns about any bacteria getting into wounds and into your bloodstream. So...
Yeah, infection's no good.
Anal infections. Have you ever seen that movie Dreamcatcher?
No.
Have you ever read the book Dreamcatcher?
No.
Anal aliens.
Interesting.
It's a thing. Gotta love Stephen King. He is a twisted fuck.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, a little spotting is normal.
Especially if you're new.
Especially if you're new to it.
And once it goes in the back door, it does not go in the front door until it's been properly cleaned.
Yes. Fingers, additional body parts, toys, anything like that, which is one of the appeals people have for steel or glass toys. They are perfect.
Quick, easy, clean.
Easy clean. You could even boil those motherfuckers if you want to.
Yeah.
Really good for making sure that everything's safe. Some people will have their silicone toys separated out.
Yep.
And that's a personal preference. A lot of the toys are medical grade silicone. They can be effectively cleaned, but it's your level of comfort. Or put a condom on the toy.
Yeah. Condoms are cheap enough.
Yeah, worth it.
Box of condoms is cheaper than an ER visit or a visit to your primary for whatever.
Yep. Speaking of which, what condoms would you recommend for anal play?
Oh, I like it bareback. You know that.
Bareback, dry, quick,
Oh, yeah.
deep, wide. You are just a dirty... No. What kind of condoms would you recommend? For
Lubricated?
Yes.
Oh, are you looking for a name brand?
I am.
Oh, that would be One.
Yes. ONE. One.
Hmm?
Why?
Because they are the only FDA-approved condom for anal play.
Is that what I sound like when I give facts?
Bueller.
Oh my gosh. The reason that I asked you to present this piece of factoidal information is because you're the one that found it. That is why we feature these particular condoms in our
We
shop.
also like these condoms because they come in sizes.
Well, there is an option. You can have them size. You can send your measurements and have specifically one-of-a-kind, one condoms made for you.
Yep.
I love that.
Yep.
But you were the one that noticed, hey, these are the only FDA approved for anal use. Oh.
Right now, we currently only have flavored ones in stock.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I mean, your ass isn't going to notice if it's flavored or not.
No.
So there.
No, but I think they're colored, too.
Your ass isn't going to know if
I
they're
know, but
colored
some
or not.
people are fussy about that. They don't want the flavored. They don't want the smell. They don't want the...
Okay.
So we'll have to order some non-flavored, scented, colored, whatever.
Okay. A more natural...
More vanilla.
I think we have vanilla flavored.
We probably do. But
That's
those aren't
funny.
the ones.
No, okay.
Got me going there, didn't you?
What? Talking?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Talky. Good job.
People don't listen to this podcast to hear me. They listen to the podcast to see my pretty face.
It's a good thing I love you.
We'll see.
I think that about covers it.
Does it?
I think so.
Like a one condom covers your junk?
Oh my, you're on a roll tonight.
Mm.
Do you have any more secret little quips that you've been saving up?
No, I haven't been saving anything.
They're just flowing.
They're just falling out.
Wow.
Mm.
You're not even drinking.
Tea.
Okay, smartass. You know what time it is then.
Is it time to sing the goodnight song?
No.
Oh, good. I'm not very good at singing.
I think I made it without singing this time.
Almost.
I didn't sing.
You remember the Bear in the Big Blue House goodbye song? You should sing that for everybody.
I don't know that song, so I'm saved.
We're all saved.
Ouch. Just read your naughty limerick, would ya?
I don't have one tonight that is related to anything we talked about.
Are they ever?
Sometimes.
Oh, okay.
On a maiden a man once begat, bouncing triplets named Nat, Tat, and Pat. 'Twas fun in the breeding, but hell in the feeding. She hadn't a spare tit for tat.
Wow. Somebody put a lot of time into that one, I feel like.
I know, just for a little tit for tat. What the hell?
Just for a little tit for tat. Okay, are you ready to say goodnight?
That wasn't the one I wanted, but that's the one you got. I'll save the one I wanted for next week.
Uh-oh. What should we talk about next week?
I don't know. Open to suggestions.
Me too. People send in suggestions. Me taping his mouth shut. I mean...
I'm good with that. I'll sit upstairs.
No! I just wish... Do you have a filter button anywhere?
Yes, it's broke.
Oh, that's what happened.
Have you ever known me to have a filter?
No. I love you. And it's a good thing I'm a masochist, because sitting here with you for half an hour every Wednesday night, I get my tongue lashings in. Ooh. All right. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you, as always, so much for listening. I'm going to make this short. I'm going to get out of here.
Like you?
I am not short. I am fun-sized and vicious. Hush your face. We appreciate you. Please send us a voice message. Fill out a contact form. We'd love to hear from you. In the meantime, stay you, stay beautiful, feel good, be naughty.
Butt stuff.
Good night. Thanks again for listening to this podcast. I started Boink in 2022 with the goal to create a safe environment and culture for all genders and sexual orientations, to learn about and embrace every part of themselves and one another. We offer workshops, events, and various inclusive products, along with consultations to make sure we take a holistic approach to enhancing individuals' sexual satisfaction with themselves or their partners. I believe that when you accept yourself and your partner on the most intimate of levels, it filters out into your daily life. The World Health Organization recognizes this, saying sexual health is fundamental to the overall health and well-being of individuals, couples, and families, and to the social and economic development of communities and countries. So as long as you'll have us, Boink will be here. Kink-affirming, gender-blurring, sex-fulfilling. And you can find any of our details at www.boink-ed.com.